This week we are driving around the hill country in San Antonio, Texas in the 2020 Toyota Highlander. This vehicle is all new for this model year and it enters a field with some pretty stiff competition. So let's take a closer look and see how it stacks up. So what do you need to know about this vehicle? Let's start with powertrains. At a base level, this vehicle will come with a 3.5-liter V6 engine. This is a gasoline-only engine, but what's really great about the Highlander is that it also has a hybrid model. Now that version will come equipped with a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine mated to an electric motor, and combined power output is going to be 243 horsepower. Now the really cool thing about this powertrain is that it will be available in all-wheel drive and, get this, front-wheel drive. It's the first time that a hybrid in this segment will be available with front-wheel drive. This vehicle is expected to get about 36 miles per gallon in combined driving, and it can go up to 600 miles on a single tank of gas. Now, if you would like to compare this to something that is in this segment, the Hyundai Palisade and Kia Telluride are also new for the 2020 model year, and they will have a 3.8-liter V6 engine, but there is no hybrid available. Now, the gasoline version of the Highlander will have 5 trims: the L, the LE, the XLE, the Limited, and the Platinum. The hybrid model will only have 4 trims because it drops the base L trim. It will have the LE, the XLE, the Limited, and the Platinum. The base price for the gasoline front-wheel drive model is going to be around $35,000. If you want to go all in for the Platinum top-tier hybrid model with all-wheel drive, you're looking at just under $50,000. Now in comparison, if you're going to look at the Hyundai Palisade, for example, the base price for that is around $32,000, and you're going to top out with all-wheel drive at about $46,000. In terms of technology, there are some really nice features that are standard, even starting at the base L trim. So first off, you will have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, standard. A potential Wi-Fi hotspot is also standard, as is Alexa connectivity. On the safety side of the spectrum, Highlander gets the Toyota Safety Sense 2.0, which will include standard safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, automatic high beams, and automatic emergency braking. Blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert are available safety technology. In the redesign of Highlander, Toyota really wanted to make this vehicle a little bit more tech forward. So in addition to standard Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, available technology features will include 5 USB ports, a heads-up display, a hands-free lift gate, and, this is one of the coolest features, a bird's eye camera that gives you a surround view of the vehicle. Another really nice feature on this vehicle is the park assistant with automatic braking. So just ensure that you won't tap anything in the front or in the back when you're in parking situations. I've spent all day driving the various trims of the Highlander, from the LE up to the Platinum. I've driven both the gasoline model and the hybrid model, and I have to say I really like the hybrid model better because it is a lot peppier than the gasoline version. It's a little bit louder when the engine turns on, but I will trade that for speed any day. I thought the driving position was really good. I was certainly able to get this seat high up enough and far forward enough to get really good visibility out of all the windows. I'm a huge fan of the touchscreen display. I think they did a really good job integrating the look of the screen into the center stack, a much better job than a lot of other automakers have done recently. And all of the features are relatively easy to reach and touch. I did find the infotainment system a little bit confusing on my first go-round, but I imagine with time, the way the system operates would become familiar. I thought the Highlander was really comfortable on the highway, and it did fairly well when we were in some twisty bits driving around the hill country. In terms of comparing this to the Telluride or the Palisade, I would say that the Telluride and Palisade feel a little bit more up-level to me. Though Toyota has done a great job adding better materials into this vehicle, soft touch on the dash and surrounding the door panels, the base level just feels cheap to me. It has a different scent when you sit in it, and everything feels a little bit plasticky. When you go all the way into the Platinum trim, everything feels really great, but you can get a much nicer level at a much lower trim, paying less money on the Hyundai and the Kia than you can on this vehicle. So how does this stack up in this segment? I think it's a bit of a mixed bag. I really like the fact that there's a hybrid powertrain, but I think some of the finishing touches aren't quite there yet for this vehicle. The technology is good, standard Apple CarPlay is a huge win, and if you've already owned a Toyota, this is going to be a natural step for you if you need a 3-row vehicle. However, if you're not tied to a nameplate, there is the chance that you might find something better someplace else. I think this is a nice vehicle. I like it. I didn't completely fall in love. So what do you need to know about this vehicle? First and foremost, let's talk powertrains. So what do you need to know about this vehicle? First and foremost, let's talk powertrains. This vehicle comes with a 3.5 liter V6 engine. So what do you need to know about this vehicle? Let's start with powertrains. This vehicle will have a 3.5 liter So what do you need to know about this vehicle? Let's start with powertrains. So what do you need to know about this vehicle? Let's start with powertrains. It's the first time a hybrid in this segment will be available. It's the first time that a hybrid in this segment will be available with front-wheel drive. The gasoline version of the Highlander will have 5 trims. The top tier Platinum model will start at In terms of available safety technology, if you're looking at available technology, another really nice available feature is the parking assistant. Is that what they're calling? God, what are they calling it? Dang it. Park assist, okay.